Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out what we are doing here in Prime My Body today. If you're seeing this live or checking out our recording later, my name is Raquel, and I have Sarah Haywood with us as well. And we're really excited to talk about the Hemp and Wellness Company. It's just been such a blessing in both of our lives. For me, I can share my personal story with you at another time because we want to definitely keep this call brief and to the point. But as far as community, health, wealth, wellness, all of that, it has been just absolutely incredible. And I've been involved for almost 2 years now, which is flown by. And Sarah's been an amazing mentor for me and leader for our company and my team. And it's with these times that we're having right now, it's interesting because we have been working together via Zooms and phone for quite a long time. And so it's kind of coming around full circle, but we're so excited to be able to offer this opportunity and our products to you. So without further ado, I want to introduce Sarah Haywood. She's been a top leader in our company. She's led trainings on stage at our national conferences and our international conference last summer. And she is a Kundalini yoga instructor and a meditation teacher. And she is a six-figure earner in our company, and she is incredible. She's out here in LA with me as well, but she's always traveling too. So I'm so excited to introduce her, and she's going to go into our products and our opportunity.
Awesome. Thanks, Raquel, and thank you, all the beautiful women on this call. It's so good to see your faces and to have you here with us, checking out what we're doing. I also would love to share my story with you and how this product, this company, and this community has absolutely upshifted my life on every single level. And like Raquel said, we just want to get you the overview of these products and the business opportunity here, because we know that right now, more than ever, people are looking for a side hustle. They're looking for residual income. They're looking for another stream of income that could maybe just put some extra groceries on the table or help pay the mortgage or maybe even, buy a new car. Whatever it is that you want to achieve here, you're able to. And it's an even playing field, which that's part of what I love about this opportunity. And this model is anybody can join this company. You don't have to have any prerequisites as long as you are a citizen of the countries that we're open in. So yeah, I will say that this has changed my life on every single level. Emotionally, I feel stable, which my whole life I've kind of been on this roller coaster. I know that I've known actually a few of you on this call before I started the product, so you knew my roller coaster that I used to be on. I have gotten off of that roller coaster, and I feel really stable in my emotions. I still feel things, but I'm able to handle them, and my lows aren't so low and my highs aren't so high. I'm just riding the wave and enjoying and embracing life as it comes at me, feeling less overwhelmed, less anxious, more present, more grounded, more in my body. And so financially, I mean, it's been a relief. That's the feeling that I feel in my body right now. Just a relief to have something that continues to come into my bank account every single week. From the first week that I started, I've received a check in this company. And I will say that I don't, this isn't a get rich quick scheme. You definitely have to put energy and time into this. You have to be the connector and introduce this to new people, whatever that looks like. But that's what these calls are for. That's what these presentations are for, so that you can invite somebody to this opportunity and have them check out this call and hear somebody else's story, hear about the products, hear about the opportunity, and see if it's something that they're interested in learning more about. So without further ado, I will go ahead and share my screen and get into the presentation. And I'm just going to keep it super short, super sweet. Let's see. Is that a good view for everybody? Just give me a thumbs up if so. Okay, cool. Awesome. So the company is PMB. Like Raquel said, it's a health and wellness hemp company. Being true to our roots, really our motto is about bringing farm to family. So bringing the best hemp-infused wellness products on the market that are pure, sustainable, and organic, which when we're talking about hemp, it's so important that you have organic products, because if hemp's essentially a remediation plant, it actually pulls toxins from the soil. So if you're taking a product in your body that's actually pulled toxins out of the soil, then you're just putting toxins in your body. And so it's really important that you know where it's coming from and how it's being harvested and grown and produced. And that's something that we can really trust within this company. The CEO flew me out to the manufacturing facility last May. I got to see everything firsthand, and we have a top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art facility, and we use the best quality of everything. So if you haven't seen or been out in the world and noticed the hemp market, in 2018, it was almost a $600 million industry, and that's projected to grow to $23 billion in the next 3 years, which is absolutely amazing, considering that we actually our company did about 10% of that in 2018. So if you look at the numbers, just to say we stay at 10% and we continue to have that much of the market, we would be a $2.3 billion company. What's really exciting about that is Paul, our CEO, he pays out half to the field. So that is over $1.1 billion being paid out to people just like myself, Raquel, Christina on this call, Haley, Becca, Veronica, all of you ladies, Lauren. And so that's what's really exciting. And the question is, how are you going to position yourself? This is Paul. He's our CEO. He's an amazing man. As I mentioned, he flew me out to see the manufacturing facility last year. He knows what he's doing in business. He knows how to open countries. He knows how to open merchants. He knows how to handle the accounting, the shipping, the manufacturing, all of the things on the business side that none of us really want to be doing. Well, I'll speak for myself, that I definitely don't want to be doing. I've been a business owner. I've had a brick and mortar. I will never do it again. I'm very clear that building an online business without having to stock my shelves with product, without having to pay rent, without having to pay an accountant and employees, and then also to be a part of something where I get to experience community and growth and personal development for free. Actually, I get paid to do those things. I'm so happy to put all of those other things in this man's hands. And I will say, he can sing and he can dance, and he has a heart of gold. So he's a pretty well-rounded, exceptional human being who I've had the pleasure of getting to know over the last 3 years. And then this is Dr. Cheng Ron. He is our chief medical advisor. He actually does all the brain scans, studies, and clinical data with our products behind the scenes. And I don't know if you've ever seen one of these companies before. Essentially, it's a network marketing company, affiliate marketing company. And the reason that this model is so great is because typically these kind of companies have really incredible products. The products can, they say they sell themselves, but essentially we get paid to share them so that the storefront isn't getting paid. But what these companies don't have is chief medical advisors and a whole staff. We have a whole medical advisory board that does clinical data, that does research, that finds out how to shift our formulation so that it works better in the brain and in the body. So PMB Science is something new to our company that we're all really excited to share. Essentially, we have these brain scans from previous, let's see, just mute whoever popped on, from former NFL players and previous veterans, or war vets. So people who have had a lot of trauma in the brain, in the heart, mentally, people who've been at war. And to see that people's brains are actually changing on one dose of our formulations, of our products, that I'm going to get into in just a second. And so we have something really unique here. You can send people these websites. They can check out the data, the science. People love science. They love data and love seeing how people's brains are changing. But most importantly, and what I love is the personal stories. You know, Brian Jones has become a good friend of mine. He's a former NFL player, Jonas Crafts as well. He's in our company. And to hear the stories that he's telling me of these men that he played football with, who not only are excited about the changes that are happening in their brain, but are also excited about the changes that are happening in their life, in their home, with their wife, with their kids, their ability to be less anxious, to be more present, to hold a conversation, to show more love. That's what's huge, and that's what I'm really excited about. So activating the endocannabinoid system, the master switch of the body, that's essentially what our products do. We have something really unique. We call it the magical elixirs, and they are pretty magical because I want to go ahead and say that we are a dietary supplement. None of our products cure, treat, or heal any dis-ease in the body. However, what we do have is an opportunity for the body to come into balance. And the way that you can do that is to activate this master switch. So I bet a lot of people, if you're new to this industry, this business, CBD, if you've never heard of this before, you have no idea how you even ended up listening to this call. I will say that there is something really fascinating in the body. It's called the endocannabinoid system. And this system actually regulates and modulates every other system in the body. So whenever your endocannabinoid system, it's actually these two receptors, CB1 and CB2, whenever they're triggered by the product that we sell, it essentially cues the body to start coming into homeostasis. It cues the body to come out of fight or flight and into rest and restore. It takes us out of our nervous anxiousness to being able to relax so that the body can actually heal. So the body can come to a place where it knows how to heal itself, because essentially the body's intelligence knows how to do that. But because we live in a toxic world, because we're so stressed, because we can't take a moment for ourselves to meditate or do yoga or dance or sing or go for a run or all of those things that also create endocannabinoids within the body, then we live in survival. And so here's an opportunity to be able to take a product, to put it under the tongue for 35 seconds or 30 seconds, or you don't even really need to hold it under the tongue. I'd say it works better if you do, but it's actually getting into the bloodstream in 35 milliseconds. And I'm just going to show you real quick how that works. Essentially, we have a delivery. It's called nanosonicated delivery. Essentially what we do is we take the product and we use sound vibration, and it separates the molecules and makes them so tiny that they pass through the capillaries in the mouth in 35 milliseconds. And the brain scans show this. So essentially, if you have a liposome, which is like a fat bubble, it has to go through the GI tract first. If you're taking capsules, oils, anything that you're taking, vitamins, supplements, once it goes through the GI tract, then it gets absorbed into the body. But most of it's broken down by then. So we've created a product that actually allows it to get absorbed the moment it hits the mouth so that you're not wasting any of it, which is really, really profound. So two of our amazing products, this is the first one, Focus. This is definitely my favorite product. I'm kind of an upper junkie. I love to like have energy all the time. I love to just be up even before. I'm a night owl, so I take this at night. It helps me be creative. It helps me stay clear. It provides mental clarity. It clears brain fog. It's absolutely amazing. And part of what has this happen with the Focus is the CBG. That's called cannabigerol. And again, this all may be totally new. You were like, what's CBD? What's CBG? What's the endocannabinoid system? We would be happy to hop on a phone call with you and answer any questions that you have about this. And also, I encourage you and invite you to do a little bit of your own research. This is where Google is your best friend. But CBG essentially is the stem cell of the hemp plant. It's what it is before it turns into CBD or THC. THC is actually the psychoactive part of the hemp plant that gets you high. It's called marijuana. They've just classified this as industrial hemp. It doesn't get you high, so we have 0 THC in our product. It's not going to get you high. So it's legal in all 50 states. And then we have 1,600 milligrams of hemp-derived terpenes. And then Calm, this has actually become the most popular and the favorite of all of my customers and a lot of my affiliates as well. If you're looking for more of that restful relaxation, it's a great thing to take. People take it in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. I only take this one at night. Actually, I've been mixing it during the day with my focus, and I do like that as well. But we actually have a new enhanced formula that's coming out in a month, so look out for that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And then again, organically sourced, which is so, so important. We have our own proprietary blend. We've got the nano-sonicated delivery, no THC, no ethanol, no dairy, no gluten, and no soy, non-GMO product. We have a broad spectrum of hemp and terpenes that create something called the entourage effect, allowing it to work really synergistically in the body. Kind of like having a whole symphony or orchestra instead of just one violin. So that's how these products work on a scientific level in the body. And then calibrated in a glass dropper for accurate delivery. We also have Paws that's going to be releasing next month. This is going to be our pet formulation. It's a health and wellness blend for your pets, rich in phytocannabinoids and a lot of other things. So that'll be coming out next month. Body therapy has become a favorite of mine. Raquel's, Veronica on this call. Everybody loves this. I love it. I put it everywhere in my body. I even put it on my face. I don't know if my skincare girls on the call are going to appreciate that, but I do. Speaking of skincare, which Raquel is in the skincare industry, in the fashion industry. She's an amazing, amazing, amazing fashionista and just really role model in skincare and in fashion. And I'm so grateful to have her on my team educating me about these products, because it's not something that I was versed on at all before we came out with these products a couple of months ago. But essentially, what I was so shocked to find out that it's $137 billion by next year that the skincare industry generates. That is outrageous. That is so much money. So you think about the hemp plus skincare. We're moving aggressively into skincare. We have an eye serum that I've been using, and also a lip mask that I've been using that we're going to be coming out with soon. But we have really high-end, effective products. Right now we have Nox. These are real photos. We know every single one of these people. This woman's in our upline, Eileen Carpenfinger. She's a doctor. Carpenfinger. She didn't even really think this product was going to work. She just was like, I'll give it a try. And she had amazing results. And this is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So typically you have to create trauma in order to get that regeneration of the skin, but in this case you don't. Right here this is our product Nox. It's nitric oxide and then a hemp infused serum on the other. What happens is it's a dual pump. You squirt it out in your hand. I like to mix it together, wipe it, and then just put it all over my face. And it actually creates, it's nitric oxide, which, oh, they took that slide out. Nitric oxide is actually naturally occurring in the body. And as we get older, it depletes. But what it does is it enhances capillary recruitment. So it brings the blood cells to the skin, to the cell. Actually, Raquel, do you want to touch on this for a second? Because I'm not actually really great at this.
Yeah, sure, of course. So basically the nitric oxide helps to bring the blood up to the surface. There's many layers of skin. And so it's similar to having some trauma done to the skin, like in a medical spa treatment where you get, it's a procedure called microneedling. That induces trauma so that the blood and all the healing is triggered to start repairing the skin. And so therefore you would see like a reduction in fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and all of that. But this does that. It brings the blood to the surface without causing any of the trauma of having like that painful procedure done. And you can actually see the change in the skin as you're putting it on. It flushes, and you'll see like a nice pink hue, and then it'll just be really nice and even. And so over just probably like a week or even a few days, we've seen like the results of the reduction in hyperpigmentation and fine lines. And there's so many before and afters from like real people in our company that we know, like Sarah said. And so it's really interesting to see that this can have such incredible changes in such short period of time. And the other part, like, so there's the two chambers. So the nitric oxide is helping to be like a vehicle for the CBD to get into the skin. So it's almost like a two-part system. So you're bringing the blood up, and then you're nourishing with the CBD, which has a lot of repairing properties and helps to produce more collagen, and also helps with that sun damage factor and the fine lines. So that's why this is such a unique product and has so many patents as well from the formulator. So it's really something special that we have.
Yeah, and also the formulator mentioned that the skincare industry has actually been trying to get a patent on this and stabilize the molecule for almost 20 years. So that's exceptional, is that we're the first company to be able to stabilize this molecule. Do you want to go ahead and touch on the NOx challenge and then the hydrate?
Oh yeah, so the NOx challenge is something that our company's been doing, where you can take a before and after picture, and then they're actually doing cash prizes. So it's a whole portal on part of our website, and something that we've been doing with our customers and affiliates, and it's really neat to see like the change, because you can upload different photos over the time. So yeah, it's an awesome way to participate and win some money. And then the Hydrate Pure, it's a product that you would want to put on after you put on the NOx, because the NOx is sort of like your treatment. It's kind of like a anti-aging serum, as well as kind of like an exfoliation and like mask all in one. And so you're going to need to put moisture back into the skin. It's as if you're kind of getting a facial, but then you need to nourish afterwards. And this one doesn't have any artificial fragrance. It's really nice and rich, hydrating, and you can use it on your face, neck. I use it on my face, neck, and décolleté, and like on the back of my hands as well. So they pair together, and it's just a really easy and simple skincare regimen for all skin types.
Yay, thanks so much, Raquel, skincare expert. Awesome. So I'm going to pivot real quick, and I'm not going to spend much time on here at all. I only literally want to take a minute or two. If you have questions about this, like I said, I'd be happy to hop on a phone call with you. We can go over this more in depth. We can send you PDFs if you're interested in learning more about the business aspect. But essentially, it's something that you can do running your own business from home, sometimes part-time or full-time. Honestly, all you need is a cell phone. My sponsor, she is a black diamond in the company, which is the top rank. It used to be $100,000 a month commission to hit that. Now it's only $80,000 a month, which is a great time to say that we don't make any financial claims here. This is absolutely a business. What's cool though is we can show you how to build it, and all of the tools and the resources are in place in order for you to be successful here. So depending on what you want to do, like I said, maybe just want to get some organic groceries, or maybe you want to help pay your mortgage, there's room for you at the table. So what's awesome is for the last 3.5 years, it's been $39 to enroll. I'm sure that will go back up at some point. So what I would do is take advantage of this. What our CEO has done, like I said, he has a heart of gold because of the current situation right now, and he knows the importance of being able to build a business from home during challenging times. He went ahead and made it $1 to enroll. And that's, you're paying for your website essentially. The $39 is for your website that tracks all of your sales, allows you to make commissions and sales, and then it gives you the ability to purchase all of our products at wholesale. And then there's 8 ways that you can make money within the company. What's really cool is the more you buy, the bigger packages that you buy, it's like Costco, the bigger bulk, the better price that you get. But right now you have access to all of that for only $1, which is amazing. And then after you pay your $1, you would then purchase a package. Typically, the packages that we recommend are anywhere from $300 to $1,500. You can get all-inclusive packs or just single product packages. You can even come in now with the current situation on a one single bottle, but you want to make sure that people order the packages, even if it's a one single bottle in their first order, because whenever you sign somebody up as an affiliate that you introduce to this opportunity, the company, you get 25% of their first order, which then enables you to qualify for something called the Fast Start bonus, or maybe it's changed. It says Fast Start System Enhanced for new affiliates. So, but essentially, whenever somebody comes in, like I said, you get 25% of their order. So say they buy a $100 package, you'll get $25. What's cool is if you sign up 4 people in your first 28 days, that will double for all of those packages. So instead of making $25 on that one single bottle package, you'd make $50, 50%. So if you brought in 4 people on one single bottle, which I never recommend doing, I always recommend the packages because that's how you're really going to build a business, is if you have product on hand, if you're moving it, if you're getting it out to people. And remember, when you're purchasing a package, say for $700, $800, $1,200, you're getting that much product that you can then turn around and sell to start your business and recoup all of your money. So it's not even really, you know, there is an initial investment, but you can actually have free product from those packages and still sell all of your product and still get your product for free. So this is amazing. You can also sign up 4 people on auto ship and put yourself on auto ship, and you'll get that product for free. You only pay for the shipping at that point. I'm not going to go into details around this. Again, you know, just to give you an idea, say somebody comes in on 6 bottles of Focus, it's a $445 package. You're paying for 4 and you get 2 free, which is amazing. Or I'm sorry, you pay for 5 and you get 1 free. But you'd make 112 right off the top. If you brought in those 4 people, that would then double to 223. So again, if you brought 4 people in on this 6-pack, that's $1,000 in your first month, which is amazing. Who doesn't need an extra $1,000 right now? And then TBR, this is one of my favorite parts of the comp plan because I make so much money in it and I'm a great team builder. Basically, every time per product is purchased within your organization, you get points from it. And what's really cool is Christina just joined today. She's on my left team. She's right here. She just brought product. What's cool is actually Lauren on this call, Haley on this call, Becca on this call, all of them received points from what Christina purchased today. What's really cool is the next person I sign up will go under Christina, and she's going to get points from that. But then the points continue to roll up the tree. Christina will get points, Becca will get points, Lauren will get points. And then on your other team, when you match that activity with people that you bring in and people they bring in, you cash out those points. So the 200 points that Christina accumulated today, all of those other ladies on the call, once they get 200 points on their other team, they cash out of $20. I love this because every other company out there, they give you points, but you can just get more of their stuff. You can get more airline tickets, you can get more hotels, you can get more essential oils. But this company gives you cash, which I love. Again, no income claims, but I've made over $150,000 just in the points aspect of this compensation plan. So again, you can make anywhere from 20 to all the way up to 75,000 a week on this plan. I plan to max that out, which is 3.2 billion. I mean, million a year. I always say billion when I mean million. No, I don't. I always mean billion, I guess. We're going to change the world with our billions of dollars. Matching bonus, basically you bring someone in, who brings someone in, who brings in someone in, up to 7 levels. You still make a percentage of them. And you also, whenever they're rocking it out, you get a bonus for bringing them in, even if somebody else brought them in that you brought in. So it's just another bonus. And then residual rewards. Every time somebody purchases again, you get residual check. One-time effort could result into you getting paid for the rest of your life on that product. Run your business with 60 days of unlimited PMB app access. Wow, I had no idea. This is new. So I guess whenever you sign up, you get 60 days free of our app, which is awesome. It's normally, I believe, $6.95 or $7.95 a month, which is totally worth it. There's tons of videos, tons of resources. Everything that you need to build a business is inside of this app. So definitely take advantage of that, all you new ladies on the call. And then, oh, this is new. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, you're not alone. As our CEO, Paul Rogers, said, this is a scary time for many people, but it also presents an opportunity to really help people. Prime My Body is uniquely positioned to help people right now in a very significant way. We can give hope and offer people a business that allows them to take their physical and financial help amidst all the fear and ambiguity. Cool. So it looks like we're doing things also on the inside to help with the the pandemic. So last question, how do you see yourself getting started? Maybe it's just as a customer, maybe you just want to be a fan, maybe whoever invited you to this call or sent you this recording, maybe these products or this opportunity isn't for you, but I bet you do know people that it is for, and that you could send it to them or connect them to the person who sent you this call. I'm really grateful for this opportunity, for this company, for this community, the connections, the love, the growth. I've grown so much as a leader, as a person, as an individual. People who knew me 5 years ago, who I've been running into, they're like, wow, Sarah, you've grown tremendously over the last couple of years. And it's true, I have, and I attribute that to this company. So whoever invites you to this call, if you want to know more information, please get back with them. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. And hop on a call with me or a Zoom. I'd love to get to know you. I'd love to hear what you're creating in your life, how we can fill any gap that you have, whether that's emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. And I'll hand it back over to you, Raquel.
Thank you, Sarah. That was amazing. And you always give the best presentations. And I just want to thank you, and thank you all for taking a look at this. And please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions at all. We have presentations that, like the presentation slides that we can send you if you want to read more, or check out our IG. There's always new stuff coming out on there as well. So we look forward to talking to you all soon. And thanks so much. Have a great day.